Sad day in the Omaha Council Bluffs area. Why is that?
I don't know why it's that sad. I'm happy I'm going home.
He's leaving. Last day. Got here
Many dollars less than I came with.
Got here Monday last week, leaving Monday this week. Our friend Woody, who made an appearance in the Q&A Part 3 video, he left yesterday. Herbs and Rye leaves today. We're going to get a slice of breakfast pizza at Casey's.
Or a whole pizza.
Well, I didn't order it, so that would take a while, but we could.
Whatever.
They should still have breakfast pizza. I think it's roughly like 6 to 11. And time at the bottom. Then we're going to play. Then you're going to the airport. And that's about it.
You're welcome, people of Iowa.
And Iowa for the money, I guess, even though we're in Nebraska right now. That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though a lot of people who play in the casino live in Nebraska also.
Whatever. All the people that are over there, they're welcome for my dollars.
Best, oh wow, we missed breakfast pizza. I was gonna say best gas station pizza I've ever had, which is true. No breakfast slices. This is disappointing. There's the jalapeno, there's the pepperoni, and then there's 2 of sausage. We really wanted breakfast though. Herbs and Rye is devastated. We were here at 11 one day, and they still had the breakfast slices. Now it's like 10:03. And they don't have it. We could get lunch slices, or we could ask them to make a breakfast pie. I don't know which we're doing. Alright, I found this outrageous. You know what, I won't bias you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Herbs and Rye took a couple slices out of the case, put them in that plastic bag, and then I had the idea of just driving to the next nearest Casey's and seeing if they still had breakfast pizza. But like, we couldn't because Herbs and I already took those slices out. He was fine with taking them back out of the plastic bag and putting them back in the display. To me, that is outrageous. He said he didn't touch them, which I guess he didn't like put his hand down on the pizza. He touched the piece of paper that the pizza slices are on. And he was okay with that. I said, no, we got pizza here, and he got other stuff. And after this, we're gonna drive to another Casey's, and if they have the breakfast pizza, just get like 1 slice, just to get the breakfast flavor.
That's actually not what I was gonna do.
It's not what you were gonna do?
No,
it sounded like what you were gonna do.
I was not gonna put the pizza back in there. I said I would put the hash brown back because I only touched this part, and I was just gonna put it right back there like it was.
All right, well, I'm still not okay with that, and you did not say the word hash brown during that exchange.
Yeah, whatever.
Two Council Bluffs Casey's in one morning. This is living. Here's a look at the breakfast pizza on the door, by the way, in case they don't have it inside. This is what we're looking for. Hopefully they have it here. I don't think we're going to a third. The anticipation is fantastic. I didn't even listen to what Herbs and Rye just told me. Oh, they have it. They have 1.5 pies of it. All right, here it is. Egg, bacon. Some of them have sausage, some of them have ham. That's like kind of debatable, and sometimes they throw it in, sometimes not. But here we go. All right, they don't all have all the ingredients. Herbs and Rye actually got a breakfast bacon. So there's egg and bacon. I got a breakfast sausage. There's egg and sausage on it. And I remember one of the days I drove Herbs and Rye. We were driving early to the casino, and I remember his had ham on it, mine didn't. But ham was not the only thing on his. It's like it was under the cheese, and we didn't really know until he started eating it. But yeah, 2 Casey's in one morning. We got our breakfast slices, and after this, we're gonna go to the casino, play about 2 hours, 20 minutes, and then get Herbs and Rye to the airport. Any last things to say? No. Well, this won't be the end of the video, but any last things to say in this segment? Still no?
I could fast forward 2 hours and 20 minutes.
All right, Herbs and Rye really wants to get out of Iowa. Even though it was the most east he has ever played poker, I don't think he's really basking in that amazement. But, and what'd you say? Didn't I ask you another day what place east of here would you like to play one day? Did you say Atlantic City?
I don't remember that question.
Oh. Well, now that I'm asking. St. Louis, Atlantic City, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Baltimore, DC.
Maryland Live.
All right. It's not what it used to be in my opinion, but That's a good one. Hanover, Maryland. Been there plenty. There's a Safeway nearby. You know, in that Safeway, I used to find rotisserie chicken flavored Pringles. Very difficult to find in any other store. I looked a lot after that. In 2020, I was there a lot. But yeah,
probably the only person looking for them.
Chicken flavored chips. And right here, we're doing breakfast pizza at the gas station. All right, at the casino, forgot to mention this. On the first night, a week ago, when I picked Herbs and Rye up, me, him, Woody, we got into the house. Herbs and Rye couldn't get into his Airbnb, into the bedroom. He was supposed to see a key in the door, and the door was supposed to be unlocked. There was no key. He did not have the code for the electronic keypad, and the door was not unlocked. Fortunately, he was with me, because eventually I went back there and guessed codes. 10,000 possible combinations for a 4-digit code. After like 3 or 4 guesses, I guessed right. Not the first time in my life I didn't have the right code and had to guess, and got it on like 4 guesses with 10,000 possible combinations. So we got Herbs and Rye in his bedroom, huge bedroom. It was the master bedroom. He had his own bathroom in there. It was very spacious, like sprawling. What did you say? So
Lots of room for activities.
Lots of room for activities, he said. All right, so we're gonna get in, play. There's 0 games going right now, but 7 on the list, Herbs and Rye tells me. So we're gonna get in there and play for a couple hours, then I'm gonna take him to the airport. All right, an hour and a half later, not the most fun hour and a half. Actually, Herbs and Rye, you won, right? In that session?
$166.
He won 166. I have a streak going. Last 4 times I was dealt aces, they all got cracked. I did have aces hold. A guy was all in for his last like $40 a couple nights ago. That one held. For full buy-ins, they go down in flames. So we're gonna go to the airport. Herbs and Rye may or may not kill time at the airport by betting on arrivals and departures like Kramer. Just gave him that idea. He doesn't seem too thrilled about it. And yeah, that's it. Herbs and Rye's time in the Iowa, Nebraska area is ending. He seems thrilled to be leaving. and yeah, he's nodding behind the camera. And guess that's it. I don't think I'm gonna play the rest of the day. I have some channel stuff and some laundry and some other things to do. But that's a wrap on this second Monday, consecutive Mondays. Herbs and Rye came in on a Monday, he's leaving on a Monday. His travel days are only Mondays, at least for the most recent 10 days on the calendar, and we're gonna get going. All right, it's windy here on the lake. Try to block the wind with my hat. This is Carter Lake, pretty sure. Interesting thing about this area, so on the drive from the casino to the airport, you would think, okay, the casino's in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and the airport, Epley Airfield, is in Omaha, Nebraska. You start in Iowa, you cross the border, then you're in Nebraska. You cross the border 3 times, because it used to be this, I'm pretty sure this is Iowa? I don't know. I don't know exactly this spot where I'm standing, but the border between Nebraska and Iowa is the Missouri River, which used to run, you know, it runs north to south, kind of it used to go in this S shape. And then one year, with like way too much water, more than normal, it kind of like just went straight south. It didn't like curve to the east and then back south. So there's this area that used to be on the west side of the river that's now on the east side of the river. So the drive from Council Bluffs, Iowa, where the Horseshoe is, to Epley Airfield, which is in Omaha, you cross from Iowa to Nebraska, and then you get very close to the airport, you cross back to Iowa, and then when you're actually in the airport, you're back in Nebraska again. You cross 3 times. So here is Carter Lake. I asked Herbs and Rye if he could just kind of bend over and catch some fish with his hands. He said he can't pull that off. He did contact somebody who like charters fishing boats, and the guy never returned his call. All right, I am as far out on this limb of this tree as I can get. That's where I was. That's where I was just filming. Ah. All right, I guess I'll end the video here. Herbs and Rye looks pretty bored. But we got here early and his flight was delayed a little bit, so we have time. But from this tree, literally above the lake, signing off, And a video tomorrow. Herbs and Rye is taking a picture of me filming from the tree. Hope I could get back without getting wet. And remember, rice is a spoon food.